Hi, today is November 16th. It's a Tuesday. It's a slightly weight SPX outlook. I didn't have time yesterday nor on the weekend, so we start with the 4-hour chart, and as you can see, the bull run that we've seen for weeks now is looking like running out of steam. The market bounced off 46.30 to end on that bullish resilience, which means bulls didn't have the stamina to go all the way to 27.20, and probably the strong resistance would be on 47.30 or so. And if we look, we have a much higher potential. But let's look at the dynamics, short-term dynamics for the next few days. So we have a pivot level on 46.85, 46.90. The market yesterday tried to push higher after the recovery on Friday. Volumes are not that significant, and of course, as I've been saying on the Rhino Slack over and over, it's mostly the behavior of the large stakes, the FAANG+TSLA, that we have to look at. Of course, I also look at volatility. We have the VIX expiring today, the VIX November, and we have the VIX edging just a little higher on 17. The term structure is still overall quite bullish. We have over 15, nearly 16% on the front month contango. So this is no major concern. So we don't have the jitters that we sometimes see near expiration, where people have hedged massively and they want to recoup some of their cost on expiration. This is the end of the rollover period, and we haven't seen a sell-off in anticipation for the expiry. So probably the VIX November will expire near 17. It could go higher. There can still be late movements on this one. If we look at the FAANGs are back to a strong resistance, and basically going back into the upward channel. So the chance of a sell-off are dim at this point. Something I also look at is the two-year, 10-year Treasury spread, and while we had some attempt to go to 1 or below 1, there's no major pressure here as well. The whole yield curve is going up, so there's probably anticipation the rates will have to go up, or the cost of money should increase, but there's nothing coming in the short term. And if we look at the Nasdaq also rejected yesterday 16,250, but it's not really going much lower. We have maybe a second rejection here, but really nothing much happening. I would expect this to go lower, but there's no selling pressure basically. In terms of high volume levels, we have this level where the market bounced yesterday. We have another high volume level just above 16,000, 16,100. So we need a pullback that would probably need some trigger, maybe to this week's news, maybe the VIX. We will see how it goes, but at this point I don't see a major sell-off coming. Now going back to SPX, so running probably out of steam, but I don't see major sell-off. We could go down to 46.75, maybe back to 40. I mean, nothing major. And here, if I look at this last bull run yesterday, the volumes are still concentrated around here, so maybe range trading for a while. Now if we look at the daily chart, it's going to be the same picture, very, very bullish. So this is basically a possible pause on these levels, but even though the market has gone up tremendously, we are not seeing any willingness to retrace strongly. So let's go back to the 1-hour chart for today. Here we see that this strong resistance is still holding. The market could actually drift down, and again it's going to be VIX or maybe the FAANGs determining the direction for the day. I would assume that as long as this 46.90 holds, the upside potential is limited, which is good for market neutral traders because we've had to find the upside quite a bit. At the same time, this could be range trading, and I would say the 46.55 would be fought by bulls. And here we have the bearish resilience level on 46.50, so I don't expect more than this. Maybe there will be a VIX move for expiration, the market dropping here, but nothing major is expected today. As always, please join the Rhino Slack if you're not there yet, because that's where I update my outlooks twice a day, looking at the VIX contango, and also treasuries. The market is not normal, so we need more regular updates than these weekly outlooks. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you on Slack, and bye for now.